What's up? Um, whoa, there. What's up? This is Ian Kamau. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a update, like a video update, since the Kickstarter closed. Um, it's been a weird time. The last 3 or 4 weeks has been an intense kind of period. So I thought I'd put a little update together, just to let people know what's going on with me and the project and whatever. So whoa, I was sick. Um, I was sick, like literally beginning the week after the Kickstarter ended. I don't really know what kind of sick it was. I know, as I was saying, and I'm sure it's been a weird time in the last little while. So I got better within a couple of days, probably about 4 or 5 days. I was totally better. And then I just chilled for a little while, trying to regroup myself. And some of what I've done in the last couple of weeks is just to reset up the studio and to get it fully up to date so I can actually do stuff, because I haven't been able to do much in this studio for quite a long time. So you can see the microphone there, some other microphones. I had been missing a piece of equipment, which is that thing at the back. This thing here, it's a audio interface. That happened long before all of this, but I finally got it about a week before the Kickstarter closed. So I actually sat down and set it all up. I had an old version of Ableton Live, so I updated Ableton Live is it's a DAW, digital audio workstation. It's basically a music software which is the program that I use to record music and produce music. That's the program that's open on this my MacBook right now. So I needed to update it, and there are also some plugins that weren't fully working with Ableton Live because of a computer crash that happened about a year and a half ago or something like that. So I haven't been able to make any music for the last year and a half, even though I was kind of dabbling before that. So I sat down and I finally worked out all of those issues. So updated Ableton Live to Live 10, added a bunch of plugins, compressors, some EQ, a de-esser. The music people will know what I'm talking about. Basically, I updated a bunch of my software, and I've been slowly needing to reconnect old sounds, samples, etc., that I had connected through some of the old music that I did, which is a bit of a tedious process. But I've slowly been doing that. And other than that, I've just been sitting down in the last little while, trying to get a handle on what it means to make music again, which is interesting. I told a couple of people I don't really know what I sound like anymore, which is kind of a weird thing to experience. Like, I haven't made a body of work in so long, like a couple of songs here and there over the last 10 years, but really the last major project that I put together were Love and Other Struggles and One Day Soon. Other than that, they've just been like features with Narcy, features with Shad. Not the whole process, not the whole recording process, production process, all that kind of stuff. So, and obviously a lot has happened musically in the last 10 years, like the new artists that have come out that I've been listening to. 10 years ago, there was no conversation about Frank Ocean or Lucky Day or, some of the people, James Blake. Not really. So I've just been trying to figure out how I sound and where I fit and what's interesting to me, and get comfortable again with figuring out chord progressions and sound, that sort of stuff. So so I just thought I'd send a little update. There were some issues with the t-shirts. So I was talking to someone, and I think that person may have been. I was speaking to somebody at a t-shirt printing place, and I have a feeling that that person may have been laid off when this whole virus thing started happening, and so he stopped responding to me, and then a couple weeks later, he got back to me and connected me to somebody else. So I didn't ask him, but I kind of had a feeling that the people there may have been laid off, and they're now kind of resettled into how they're going to do their business. So I'm going to follow up on all the t-shirt orders and the button orders, because it's the same place that I was I was getting the buttons from. But that's pretty much where I'm at. I'll write something that's a little more detailed for people that care to watch, a little or care to hear about a little bit more of the details. But that's pretty much my update thus far. I've been working on music every single day, which hasn't been true for years, which is wonderful. So thank you for the opportunity to do that. I have been using the little booklet that I think I had shown people before. I reprinted out another version of it, so it's actually it's more functional now than it was before. And it has about 15 repeating versions of basically a framework for each song in the record, right? There are my empty keys, major scales, minor scales on the opposite side, a circle of, this is the like narrative song structure thing that I've been working on slowly in the last little while, just to get me thinking. And then standard scale patterns and a circle of fifths, which I made. So I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, slowly but surely doing music stuff again. And thank you for everyone who gave to the Kickstarter. And I'll try to keep you updated. Probably not as much as when I was actually running the Kickstarter, and I still need to figure out a way to kind of involve people in the creative process, because the WhatsApp situation just wasn't very good. Peace.